If your school punishment was a kind of torture for you, then my friend, the violent and bloodthirsty torture will blow your mind. Necklacing. Necklacing is a horrible torture that involves forcing a rubber filled with gasoline around the victim's chest and arms and then setting it on fire. The victim needs up to 20 minutes to die, suffering a severe burn process. In South Africa, Nigeria and India, necklacing was a common word to punish thieves and rapists in the 1970s and 1980s. The rack. The bone snapping and ligamenting torture device is known as the rack. Essentially, it is a table that has two rollers on one side. The victim's ankles were stuck in one roller and the hands to the other. A handle was introduced with the roller to increase the tension of the chains. Over time, limb joints are dislocated and eventually separated. One horrifying aspect of this torture is the loud cracking noises by the ligaments or bone. Head crusher. It's a device that clamps down on the victim's head, smashing it between a metal plate that is a rounded iron cap. The executor gradually twists the handle of the machine and the victim's skull is slowly crushed. Bone fragments entered into the brain tissue and causing continuous muscle spasm and of course brain hemorrhage. The victim leads to a horrible end. In most cases, jaws were crushed and eyes popped from their socket. Flaying. It is also known as skinning, practiced at 880 BC. It involves different methods to remove the skin from the victim's entire body. The most common form is to use a knife. Inserting the sharp blade just below the chest, the cuts start to the face and way down to the toes. In some cases, skin will be taken out in small sections and performed slowly for more pain, leaving a living person with exposed muscles, ligaments and bones, but the face skin still intact. Lastly, the victim would be placed in a large container with boiled water or hot oil and forced to the way of death. So, how was the video? If you liked the video and want a second part, please comment below. And never forget to like, share and subscribe Thought Control.